Hello gang, hello friends, hello gang friends. I'm recycling a hello clip because I didn't do one for this video. This is from the next video. Thanks for being here with me today. Before we start doing anything, we have to look at these because I was sent them and they're fudging amazing. These are the some, not the, they have more, I think. Of course they do. I know they have more. I've got them. These are the Chrome Art Gel Paints. Some Chrome Art Gel Paints, right? Not all of them. They have more. We've established this. Stop arguing with yourself, okay? Stop it. This is the lilac one, is it? Oh, so pretty. And then this one, I'm going to give it a stir. And look at this colour. Is that the purple one? That's the purple one. Oh my word. I'd already filmed this video, so I'm not using them in this video, but I had to show you because they're just so good and they'll be so nice for Christmassy shit, won't they? And then this one, which is Rosewood. Holy moly. Look at this. Look at, how nice is this colour? Oh, I'm going to have so much fun with it. I'm thinking some Christmas nails, definitely. Give me some ideas in the comments because I need them. But that is just so pretty. For a chrome, so these are available now on the Madame Glam website. I've prod and poked them, which is why they look like that. But you can get, as always, a whopping 30% off at Madame Glam using the link in the description and the code MISSJO30. There's a big sale on at the moment. I've got the website open in front of me. A pre-Black Friday sale up to 57% off site-wide. Go for that. But use my link, If you ever go to Madame Glam, use my link, because that's how they know you've come from me more than just using my code. So save my link on your phone and go to it that way. Go on. Anyway, stop plugging me and my code and my link. We have started with Bring My Latte, and I've done this on all nails, and now we're taking the white gel paint and we're attempting a straight line. It's straight enough, it will do. And now we're going to use this. This is Copper Radiance. It's from the Advent calendar. It's gorgeous, which is why we're using it. As soon as I saw it, I had like a creamy gold set in mind. So we're going to calm down, okay? Everybody just chill out. Stop being so blah, blah. And just draw a couple of straight lines and then fill in between them. It's not very even. That straight line. I'm not sure that any of them are, but it's it will do. You know, you don't always have to strive for perfection because it takes a lot of effort. You know, a lot of brain power. Just get some stripes on. If they're not perfectly distanced apart, don't worry about it. If they're not all the exact same thickness, don't worry about it. Just get some on there and you're good. And after each one, why did I not finish doing the rest of them? What's happened there? I don't know. We brought out the zhuzh because it's a Cateye, which is another reason why I'm using it, because I'm obsessed with Cateyes. So we brought out the zhuzh of each one and then cured it before going on to the next one, because then the zhuzh is in place for when we zhuzh the other one, so that when we zhuzh the other one, we won't mess up the zhuzh of the one before it. Okay, but I only did like a 10-second cure, and then at the end we cured for a full minute, and now we are outlining each stripe with the white gel paint, just like that. You can use that to sort of neaten up your stripes a bit, although you can really tell that mine are not fantastic. And I did the same on another nail, but on the other side, like so. And now we're going to matte top them with the Madame Glam Velvet Matte Topper Coat. And then we're going to shiny all of our Cateye bits with the No Wipe Top Coat. I have to apologise because a lot of this, it's all, you can see everything I'm doing, but it's all very low down on the screen because the bottom of the nail is out of shot for most of the video. There are some bits where it's not, so, you know, credit where credit's due. Some of it's in shot. And that's all you can ask for, really. I'm not a cameraman. So there you go. And it was a longer nail, so I was sort of not used to, I had to, you know, that's my excuse anyway. And now we are going to do some sweatery bits, or jumper, as it's called over here, jumper nails. So I'm doing some dashes with white gel paint. Don't go curing them. Hold your horses, because we're going to sprinkle them with some glitter because it's fudging Christmas and we need to start getting sparkly. So we're doing some dashes. I did this a weird way. I did this and then wiped it off because I wasn't happy with something, but the one I did first was much better. So now I'm going to come down and I'm going to pull across. See how that shape looks a bit weird though, because there, I've brought the across bit to the left side of that line, whereas I should have brought it to the right side. See how that's got a weird shape? It's kind of like a curve and then straight. So now I've brought it to the right side. This wasn't something I noticed I was doing when I was doing it. I only noticed this when editing, as to why I was getting that weird shape. See, now the second one's a weird shape. But just make sure that where you do this bit, the going across bit, why is it frozen? I think I was explaining something. When I was editing in my head, I was like, we'll freeze here. Now I can't remember why. When you go across, just make sure it's curves as opposed to, you know, a straight join from the diagonal line. Oh dear, from the diagonal line to the vertical lines. You want them to meet with a curve. But this kind of looks a bit, I don't know, there was something not right about it. Like that one especially. What the frick? So I need to curve out the joins. I'm over explaining, really. Right, so I haven't cured it. Now I'm taking this sparkly glitter, a very fine glitter. You want a really fine glitter or just some acrylic powder, clear acrylic powder. And then we're going to cover the bejesus out of it. And then I do go over it a couple of times. Sometimes I'll let it sit there for a sec just to kind of, you know, soak up. And then tap off, don't dust yet. Cure it, full cure. Then you can dust-a-roo. And then it's kind of, you can't see from here, but it's sparkly. And now I'm doing the same thing next to it because I thought, oh shit, what do I put next to it? Just that, normally that's in the middle. So I thought we'll just do the same again. And now I'm doing it differently. I'm doing the whole shape in one go. And then I probably think I start doing it differently again. I was just having one of those moments where, you know, when you're driving sometimes and you think, what would happen if I just forgot how to drive? Like, what would happen? I actually just forgot how to be a nail person while I was doing this. So now I'm just doing more dashes and I'm making them so that these straight lines here are not completely next to the straight line on the one before it. I wanted it to be set down a bit. So the straight line kind of ends where the gap, where the gap between the other two on the one next to it is, you know, just set it down a smidge. That's all. And then we're going to, again, cover it in glitter. I'm just laughing at just how awful I am at describing things sometimes. They make sense in my head. And whilst mentioning that I'm not a camera person, I will also mention that I'm not an audio person either, which is why I always notice this after, that there's a lot of like bits where my, you know, just where my voice near the microphone or whatever just is a bit not good. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix that. I've tried holding it further away, holding it closer, holding it, you know, this tilting it or whatever. Nothing changes. So that's just it. I'm here for nails. All the other stuff, no good at. So here is our stripy / jumper nail. And now we're going to do a little T and then immediately forget the whole T and then the V thing. Completely forgot how, I just don't know what was going on when I sat down at my desk. I didn't know what I was doing. I think because I don't normally do a French by using that technique. I normally just start from the middle and curve up and then do the same on the other side and just, you know, pray to the nail gods that they're relatively even. So however you like to do your Frenches, do it. That's my professional advice. And then we're going to use the bottle brush to fill in that, and then we're going to zhuzh it. Oh, there were 2 Cateyes in the advent calendar, and they're both just Cateyes. Yes. Oh, don't put it in the lamp. What's going on? Is this the unedited version? What's going on here? Okay, I didn't put it in the lamp then. I was about to, and was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Cateye. So we're going to bring out the zhuzh. Look at the zhuzhiness. Now we're taking Velvet Matte again. I don't think I've done, there's something's going on with this editing, because normally I would show you the product the first time I used it, and we've already used it, but there you go. So we velvet topped the whole thing, and then we're going to shiny top the Cateye, because even though Cateye does look nice velvet, you know, let's not kid ourselves, it always looks best when it's shiny. And then using the bottle brush around the smile line here on a person, you'd want to use a detail brush. And then we're going to do a French, we're just going to, what are we doing? Who am I? Have I ever done nails before? I don't know what I'm doing right now. My brain's just has no idea what's going on. To be fair, it is 3:40 in the morning. We've painted a smile line, and then we're just going to bring down some strokes down. They're going to be icicles, and then we're going to make them V-ish at the top, so just fatten them up at the top. So when you do your, when we do that white smile line around the French, don't worry too much about the neatness of it on the Cateye side of things, because we're bringing down from it, but just worry, well, don't worry, don't ever worry, but you know, just worry a little bit more on the side that's going against the nail bed area. Okay, and then once we've done this, just bringing down our little V's, we're going to sugar it as well with the same glitter. Is everyone okay? Are you all right? I had another video planned. This video was planned for Sunday, but then something else was meant to go out on Sunday, but I haven't heard back from the people who need to okay it first. So a little bit annoyed as I stopped editing this and started editing that, but there you go. Such is life. You can't control everything as much as one would like to. Nails. Oh wait, no, my battery's low. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on, plug in. Okay. Per hue. What is this? Have I edited this? Can someone please tell me? Because it's taking a while. Why are we still doing this? Well, I guess there's just a little insight here into how slow it actually goes compared to what it might look like on videos sometimes. It's everything takes a lot longer than it does on a video. Okay, woohoo, we are sugaring. Look how pretty that glitter is. It's from somewhere that doesn't exist anymore. So that's of no help, but white hollow glitter, maybe a what cut is it? Like probably a 001 or 2, 002 maybe. And then cure, and then dust, and then I thought, let's bling. Oh, look at that freaking Cateye. Oh, I love it so much. Then we're going to add some bling. I can never think of patterns, so we turn to our trusty Selena Ryden Crystal Pattern Nail Card Expansion Pack. Oh, a little note from Selena that I kept because I'm a little fan. So we're going to, I was picking from these 4, can't remember which one I go for, but it was one of them I was following. We're taking these, which are from, I don't know, somewhere cheap. And then these from Crystal Parade, Zodiac Champagne Fizz, did that say? And the McCart Rhinestone Glue, which is a gel. And we're going to try and guess the shape. I've laid out the pattern how I want it. And then I look at the pattern and think, right, now draw that in this stuff. I can never, it gets lost in translation. So I always end up having to add more, or I've done too much. It's better to do too little and add more than to do too much, especially as I'm working on a matte background. So if you do end up having some shiny bits of gel left after you've done your pattern, you can just go over them with a bit of matte once you've cured. So we're adding those and some caviar beads according to, sorry, I need to hiccup, I can feel it coming, can you hear it coming? According to the card, and look how pretty that is. I would never have thought of that. And it shows you like different ways to do it with different colours in different places. So I love that, super blingy. And I'm going to do another one with a different crystal pattern, which we'll get to. This next one, we are doing some Christmas decks. Decorations, not decks, my lovely doggo. So we're using the Cateye polish again, and we're going to do a big upside down raindrop, teardrop. Let's say raindrop. Actually, teardrop. Oh, what's more depressing, rain or tears? Happy teardrop. These are happy teardrops. And then we'll bring out the zhuzh, and then we're going to do a round one, and then we're going to change our mind at the end and add a little point to it. I'm going to call it a happy teardrop. I was crying about 2 minutes ago because of Rafael Nadal. But there you go. Roger wrote a post on his Instagram, and it just had me in tears, proper sobbing tears. Life is never going to be the same without the minute. I am silently distraught. Circle, and then thought, let's jazz it up a bit and give it a little hat. So kind of like a triangle that curves out to the sides of the circle. Sides in very big air quotes and italics. And then bring out the zhuzh it up a smidge. The glow is really bright, like when you have to get it in the right place, and suddenly it's like pow. And now we're going to take BPCA05, which is a Born Pretty jelly. I kind of wish I'd watered it down a bit with some base coat, because I feel like this nail had high hopes for this nail, but I kind of ended up not liking it. Then I ended up loving it, but then I thought it didn't go with the rest of the set, so I don't really know. It's a question mark for me, this nail. But we're just taking that and we're putting it to the right of each of the baubles, and then we're going to do a straight line just off center of the top of the bauble, because we want our string to be centered. So do this just a tiny smidgeroo, like the teeny tiniest bit off center, like 1/10 of a millimeter. And the same on this one, just off center a bit. Try and make the line sort of the same thickness the whole way. And then we're going to matte. I think it's too dark, that shadow. It's going to be a shadow. I just think it's too dark. But there you go. And then we're going to add icicles to this as well, using white gel paint. So we'll just go across the top, and then we'll bring down some V's for icicles, V's that get very skinny at the bottom. And after I'd done this nail, I thought, why don't I go back to the one with the stripes and the jumper and add some shadow with that jelly brown to the bottom of each stripe. And I did that, and it looked really cool. But then I realised I'd already matted it, and I didn't want to have to matte just those bits in case it looked weird, or matte the whole thing and then shiny the stripes again. So I just left it. But I feel like these shadows just sort of stick out like dog's balls on a budgie, so I'm kind of annoyed about it. But there you go. So we're sprinkling, and then we will cure and dust. Is everybody ready for Christmas? I have done exactly 0 Christmas shopping. Oh, that's a lie. I just bought my first Christmas present for someone just now, for my niece. That's the only thing I've done. Literally 2 minutes ago. Well, 22, because I've been talking for 20 minutes. Have you started your shopping? I just don't know what to do this year. I don't know. I don't have any ideas for people. Normally I do. I suppose I need to pull my finger out, really. Pull my socks up. So we're outlining the baubles, and you see how the string from the top of them we did in the centre, so it was just off from the shadow. And now we're going to top coat the baubles. Oh my goodness. I did the next step before top coating them. Just before I cured, I was like, oh shit, no, I need to top coat the baubles. So wiped it off, then did the exact same thing again and was like, what is wrong with you? Wiped it off, did it for a 3rd bloody time, didn't I? I don't know what was going on. So then wiped those off and topped these because we're going to paint on top of them. But we want them shiny, and this gel paint doesn't need curing, so this can be on top, the final thing. So I'm putting a decent in the nail world, you know, it's still tiny, a decent blob of gel, like a blobette, you know, wouldn't say it was a full blob, and then letting that sort of sit on the side, just so you get that sort of round bit, and then stretching it out, going down and then up and down to get a sort of curve, and then just did that all the way along there. Tried several different designs on this one, didn't like any of them, so we're just going for stripes. Why not? We've got stripes somewhere else, that will tie in. So I was testing out what I thought of stripes, and then got to the 3rd one. I thought, yep, stripes will do. So now we're just neatening them up a bit, and then we don't sugar these because I thought it might be a bit fussy, like right on top of the Cateye. Or do we sugar them? I don't know. I can't remember. It was a while ago. I'm pretty sure we don't. But we will full cure them. Oh no, we're going to add some dots, again with the gel paint, to where the string starts, and then just going up a bit, but leaving some room for crystals. We're going to put some bling on it. So we've cured that, and now we're adding some of the Macart gem gel again, and then we'll add some crystals. At this point, I was like really not happy with this nail. I thought compared to the rest of the set, it just looked a bit like a different style, you know. I just thought it didn't suit it, but I wasn't going to do something else. So now we're adding some bling to our baubles, just some dots of the gem glue, and then adding some tiny little crystals. And that's when I thought, oh yeah, there we go. That's better. You know, bling, just hiding a multitude of sins. The biggest sin being, I don't really know if it suits the rest of the set. But it's nice. It will do. So that is that one. We've seen it. Come the fuck on, Bridget. And now the last one is, so we've done it the same as the other one, but we're going to do a different crystal pattern, which I just thought I'd show you in case you were interested. I mean, I guess you're a little bit interested. That's why you're here. That's why you're still here 24 minutes in, which I massively appreciate. All you lovely gang friends who stay till the end of every video, who comment on every video. I see you. I've seen your name. I've seen it on every video. I know who you are. And I think you're awesome. And loves you and all that, innit? I don't think I've ever said in it without, you know, jokingly saying it in my life. I know I've never said in it without it being in a jokey way. Or ain't. Never used the word ain't. Anyway, I ain't going to talk about that anymore, innit? So these are some that didn't make the cut. Really like them, but it just didn't suit the set. But I think I'll do a short for this one. If I just think the snowflakes got a little bit lost in certain lights, but also it wasn't working for me. And this one, I tried to do a big bold snowflake, just couldn't. Tried several times, wasn't happening. I'm a delicate snowflake person, it would seem. So this is the final set. Do you see what I mean? A really delicate snowflake would have looked just a bit too dainty amongst this, because it's a bit kind of there. It's there, isn't it? It's just there in your face a bit. I hope you like them. Let me know which one is your favourite. Loving those crystal placements. Loving the thing that I didn't create. Let me know what you think of this set. I know I'm a bit behind on starting Christmas videos. I made a promise to myself that all of November I get loads of Christmas videos out. This is the first one and we're nearly at the end. Sorry. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to look in the description for all the links and codes for money off things. I appreciate you being here so much. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.